Party will answer this question first. Do you believe the Armed Forces policy, don't ask, don't tell, should be the standing policy for our military? Why or why not? What other legislation should be considered to secure GLBT rights?
My name is Ryan Madden, and I am a gay American. And when I think of the words the United States of America, I think of the ideals of freedom and equality and those immortal words that all men are created equal. That's why it bothers me so much when I look around and I see that our military doesn't accept gay soldiers, when I see that the government has different standards for opposite-sex couples and hetero and homosexual couples, and when I see that employers are free to fire employees based on sexual orientation. How can we look our soldiers in the eye and say, you can fight for the ideals of freedom, but not if you're different? Never mind that Don't Ask, Don't Tell has resulted in the dismissal of over 13,000 qualified service members. Never mind that it has asked countless others to lie about who they are. Never mind that we insult our troops every time we have the gall to say they are so unprofessional they could not serve as someone who's different from them. Never mind that our armed forces, which began accepting only white men, now proudly accepts women and minorities. Let's focus on this as a moral issue. How can we look at our troops and ask them to defend the ideals of freedom and equality when we don't even live up to them? When we find inequality, whether it be based on race, gender, or sexual orientation, it is our moral duty to abolish it. To that end, the Democratic Party supports the end of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, the Defense of Marriage Act, and the passage of ENDA, the Employment Non-Discrimination Act, and the Mary Meyer Cyberbullying Prevention Act, which is now in the House of Representatives. Thank you very much.
As a member of the United States military, I want to make it absolutely clear that what I say here is of my own opinion and does not represent anything that the military has to say. Now, saying that, I'll just let the military's words speak for themselves. Anyone can go on airforce.com and find out what the core values of the Air Force are. The first is integrity first. It focuses on courage, honesty, openness, and self-respect. And let me read this quote from the website. Honesty. Honesty is the hallmark of the military professional, because in the military, our word must be our bond. We don't pencil whip training reports, we don't cover up tech data violations, and we don't falsify documents. We don't write misleading operational readiness messages. The bottom line is, we don't lie, and we can't justify any deviation. Now, I'm not sure if you know who the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff is, but currently it is Admiral Mullen, and he is the highest ranking military officer in the United States under the President. He was quoted as saying recently, "This is my personal view. I struggled greatly with the fact that we ask people in an institution that values integrity, which is who we are, that we should ask individuals to show up every day and basically lie." Now, you heard from my friend here, Ryan, that over 13,000 qualified service members were released during a time of war.